A Moog just instant, dude. He's like, get me on that. Get me on the stage, dog. Says, get me there. Let me up. There you go. Not too up. It's okay. And Hypatia. What's up, Hypatia? Music off. Yeah. How's teaching going, Hypatia? It's probably close to finals for you and all your students, yeah?
Yeah. Next week it will be the last session.
Oh wow! Congrats, dude. You've made it through almost a whole semester of teaching. It's probably the hardest one, the first one, honestly.
Yeah, but I accumulated a lot of materials. Like, I think I put a lot of efforts into it. So,
Sweet.
do you want to see it?
Yeah, send it to me. Send me
You
what you
might
got.
want to show this, like, here.
Yeah.
I made cool animations for the. Where are you?
There you go. Office hours. Cool. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Look at it. You can open it and then click play.
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, let me put this. Oh, you have it in a nice like whole workbook and everything, dude. That's super dope. 1 sec. Let me go to here. Oh, they changed all the icons in Discord. Wow, so it must be an update. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh.
Click the play.
Yeah, let me hit play, dude. Wow. Oh, I like how that moves. That's cool. Yeah.
And then you
okay.
can scroll down to see other.
Now, does it showing me like what T is equal to though? I see this is moving.
Yeah, you just click pause and then you can put your mouse onto the.
Oh, I think would be a cool thing, Hypatia, is if you could maybe put like T equals somewhere here, maybe, so that they could see it.
Yeah.
Just just from I always get feedback. There's always things can always be better, is what I say. But yeah, this is awesome. What did you write this in? What language is this in?
It's Quarto. It's like a new open source scientific publishing toolset.
I like this. Yeah, this is really cool. This would be very cool for creating animations for
in the
videos.
sense that when you put it online, you can have a interactive content, rank codes, or things like that.
Oh, I see. You can zoom in. I see. You can zoom in here too and everything. I wonder how do I.
Your volume is particularly low today.
Is it?
Before.
What volume's low?
Yeah.
Like my mic volume is low?
Yeah.
Oh, let me fix that. Give me a second. Test. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe it is low. Let me think. What would have changed? I always got to figure out like what changed in my mic. Maybe this is better. Sound settings. There's always something. Audio routing is like the bane of my existence, I swear. Recording this levels. Oh, I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. Let's put it up to 40 or something. There we go. Cool.
Okay.
What's up, Sensation? Good to see you, dude. Okay, that should be better. Y'all tell me if my mic is still too quiet or something. Let me know.
Seems alright to me.
Seems alright to you? Alright, cool. We'll take it. Cool. Curves defined. Ooh, arc length. Here's the homework. Wow, you got like an embedded PDF thing here too. That's cool. Wow, this is all very cool. Oh, it's all on GitHub. Oh, wait, but it's an HTML file, right? Is that what we're getting at here?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, do you write this HTML in some sort of GUI and then wow, look at this. Wow, this is dope. What? Oh, this is so cool.
No, mostly you just. It's like writing in LaTeX, but when you are generating all of these interactions or the graphing things,
Yeah.
you can just ask the GitHub's Copilot to do it.
This is kind of like an
It's a GPT codec.
I see. It's like maybe an iframe type thing or something, right?
Yeah, with these, as long as the person wants to do it, like you are basically just writing without interruption. With these, you don't have to consider the inner workings of the
this is super cool.
programming. You just ask ChatGPT to write it.
Oh, I see. And
describe
ChatGPT
this
just writes the code for us. Dude, nice job, Falcon, dude. 85%. Nice. That's not your stats grade though, is it? We gotta get your stats grade up. Okay. This is cool. And so you did this for the last 2 weeks of what you're teaching?
Well, before I was using LaTeX, so like the notes you saw it. So
This is
yeah.
beautiful. Wow, good job, Hypatia. I like this. Oh, I see if I click on it, I see it renders it. I see it rendering the LaTeX code, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wow, very pretty. Yeah, I'll have to ask you how this works. This is cool.
Or would you not?
Oh, would you dot? What'd you say, Sensation? What in the British was that, dog? What?
What would you not?
What is that? What is that Welsh for something? Sensation? What is that? Oh man.
It's supposed to say I don't understand in Chinese.
Oh, I don't understand in Chinese. Well, I don't understand anything in Chinese, honestly. So. Whoops, nope. My stats total grade actually went down. Okay, but 94.8 is great in stats. We like that. Nice. Okay, dude, Mo, what are you guys saying in the side chat here, dude? What do you guys? I don't even question actually on like y'all do what you want to do. Okay, here. Let me get to I missed a bunch of people's questions last time, so let me do them today. All right. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education, the stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Yes, 74.8. Yeah, that's a little bit different than 94.8, unfortunately. Well, let's help you out with. You got a stats exam next week, right? That's what's happening. Let's help you out with it. Yeah, this is what we were doing last time, right? All the stats. Yeah, I get it. Statistics can be kind of tricky sometimes. I totally get that. Okay, let's see. Down. Average and mode conversations. Yeah, seriously. All right. Let me go through some questions first. And then, you know what? Actually, I need to give out Discord Nitro to somebody because we're low on the boosts. We're missing 2 boosts. So whoever wants to get Discord Nitro and boost the server, I'll enter you into a giveaway like midway through the stream. So yeah, if you don't already have Nitro or and you're not boosting the server, like let me buy you Discord Nitro today. I think it'd be pretty cool, right? Okay, let me see. Oh, Noise has a fun question that he wants to ask Teacup. Well, this is like a differential equations question. Stats exam is on Wednesday. We're being tested on all the material. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, final exams are kind of lame like that, you know, because they test you on like too many things. Let me see if Mikasa's here. Mikasa's new. I don't know who Mikasa is. But Mikasa asked a question. This looks like a chemistry question. Let me copy this one in for them. Excuse me. Oh, man, dude. I swear, dude. Windows, you are a pain sometimes. There we go.
Windows is spelled with a dollar sign.
Is this built? Yes. Well, it's free now, right? I don't think you have to pay for Windows. 5 Stream Street. Yes, nice. Good job, Falcon. And then, ooh, Jamarcus has some cool questions. Oh, we'll have to see if Hypatia and Ramton can answer those ones for you. Because they're always kind of difficult. All right. One sec. Let me tag Mikasa. Let's see if Mikasa's here. All right. Yeah. Online. I can go over your question during the stream.
A glass flask whose volume is 1,000 cubic centimeters.
Yes.
How much meth can you make?
Jesse, we gotta cook. Jesse, wake up.
You sound more like Batman.
Yeah. Where's Rachel? Yeah, hi. You have been here, Jamarcus. Wait, have we really? Oh, you haven't been here? What's been going on, dude? Why haven't we seen you? All right. If Mikasa shows up, and where's Teacup? Teacup or Ethan? Because yes, they did ask questions last time that I couldn't get to. Unfortunately, I had to go drive my parents to the airport. So let's see. Let's see if Teacup or Ethan want to join. Otherwise, I'll start working on other people. We can do your question first, since I didn't get to it last time. Yeah, let's see. Otherwise, I'll do Jamarcus's. I'll take a stab at Jamarcus's. Yeah, let me do that. I like this. Okay, here, Jamarcus. Let's check this one out. Dude, why is my control paste not working today? Oh, there we go. Maybe I'm hitting the wrong control V or something.
What is the boiling point of mercury?
What is the? I think it's very low. Mercury boils at very, very low temperatures. I remember, like.
I mean, it's obviously liquid at room temperatures, but then that question was like, what if you heat it to 55 degrees Celsius?
Yeah. Well,
So,
here.
would
I think it's very low, dude. Oh, actually, that's not very low. 674 degrees. It's pretty hot. Wait. Oh, it has a melting point of negative 38.9 degrees centigrade. That's why mercury is a liquid at room temperature. Yeah, but it doesn't boil at room temperature. I'm trying to think what boils at like room temperature. Oh, what's up, Teacup? Teacup's here.
Alcohol, ethanol.
Yeah. Well, no, that stuff is a liquid. Maybe pure stuff. Why is it still taking forever? I
Pure
swear.
ethanol.
Hello.
What's up, Teacup? I was waiting for this to finish. It's not gonna finish, so I'm just gonna leave it. All right, Teacup. What
Oh, yeah, I was doing engineering work.
engineering work? What are you doing in engineering? That sounds cool.
That's dope.
I have to answer a few questions, and I have to work on.
Is this your robot class? You have a robot class, right?
This is a robot club.
Oh, that's sick. Robot
I
club
don't
is
have
sick.
a robot class.
Yeah, I did a lot of robot
I
club
gotta
stuff.
skip school on Fridays for robotics club.
Oh, okay. Let me see. This is a differential equation, is what this is. I'm pretty sure, and this is a non-homogeneous one. Yeah, I'll wait for no.
Speaking of which,
I know, right? Yeah. Well, non-homogeneous means that there's.
Oh, is
there's
this the question that Noise sent?
Yeah,
Did I
Noise
do
sent.
this one?
I mean, this is a diffie-Q question. This is a differential equation. This is what this is.
So is this a Noise question or a me question?
This is a noise question. Let's do a U
Okay.
question. Let's do a U question. Let me see. What were we doing last time with you?
You never got to me last time.
Okay, but what was I going to do with you?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Well,
Probably something in calculus.
ev-
We've done related rates, I think, right? We've done related rates to death, honestly. So like, I don't think we need to do any more related rates. We did mins and maxes is what we did. That was a cool thing. Yeah, okay, let's maybe do some mins and maxes. I like these, like kind of like optimization problems. Because there's two different ways to do these sometimes, which are pretty cool. I'm trying to think the one with like the maximum height. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I love these. Yeah, this is like the. Where are they mentioning figure 34 though? Let it H. Using physics, one can show that if the initial velocity to make the ball go in the basket satisfies that. Oh wow, that's cool. It's kind of tricky actually. I want to have something easy, something like, something as a simple parabola. No, I don't want this. No, not this. 1 second, we're gonna find it. Yes, okay, ooh, here we go. Here we go, this is kind of what I want. I want somewhere like a guy like throws a ball or something. Nope. Where is it? Mm-hmm. This book doesn't have the best questions, honestly. Okay, whatever. I'll make up my own question. I like making up my own question. It's a better way to do things sometimes, honestly. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's say I throw a ball upwards with an initial velocity of, okay, let's say we're going to throw it up with initial velocity of let's say 5 let's say 20 meters per second. Okay. What is
Hello.
what's up, Ethan? What is the maximum height it reaches? This is a very good one. And
I
then
saw this message from you.
what message?
I
I could do. You could do either me or Tika's one first.
Yes. I'll do yours next, honestly. What time does this happen? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let me cook, Amog says. Well, here, Amog, I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it doing the physics way, and then let's have Teacup do it the calculus way first. And actually, there are two ways to do it in math. You can do it. So this is such a cool problem. I love this in the whole math and science world, is that this is a real world thing, right? You throw something up, you're like, how high does it go? And there are 3 ways to solve this actually. So you can use physics, you can use algebra, or you can use calculus. All 3 ways will work, and they'll all get you the same answer.
You know what? That's a goal.
What's up, Ethan?
Me personally, I would just take the physics way.
Okay. Well, here, let me.
Isn't
Let's have Teacup do the calculus way, and then let's have maybe like you and Amog do the physics way, okay? And then we'll see if you guys get the same answer. Would that be cool? I'll count that as both your questions or something. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, because they do this in math, like they will give you this question and they'll give you a formula, and there's a strictly mathematical way to solve this. And so they could say, given that what we're going to call like h of t, so the height of something, right, is equal to 20t minus 4.9 t squared. Okay, this is all they would tell you. And you know where this is coming from. This is coming from a physics equation, which is mainly that h is equal to h naught plus v naught t plus 1/2 at squared. That's where this comes from. But this is like the strictly math way to do it. There's no angle. Yeah, no, we're just throwing it up. We're throwing it straight up. Yeah. Okay. So, Teacup. This is an equation, right? Which is showing the height of something, right? As a function of t, all right? And we want to find the maximum height it reaches, okay? Do you know how we find mins and maxes of functions?
We've done it before, right?
Yes. So do we remember though? That's the big thing, like I've done many things before, but do I remember all of them? No. But
It's when
should
it
remember
equals
some of them.
0.
When what equals 0?
F function prime.
Yes, good. When h prime equals 0. Yes. So the first way to do this, right? Yes, is to figure out when h prime is equal to 0. So we'd be like h prime of t. So how do I figure out what the derivative of this is? How do I take the derivative here?
Let's see. So we have 20t minus 4.9t. So we would do the
T squared, technically.
we would do the derivative of t squared and derivative of 20t.
Mm-hmm.
So first, let's do 20t. So that would be 20t to the 0, which
Good.
that 0 turns it into 1, I think.
Yes, just time once.
That's just t.
Good.
And then we have minus 4.9t squared.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have. So now we would do that would be what, 9 point, what is 4.9 times 2?
9.8.
Yeah, so we have 9.8, and then we have 9.8t.
Good. Exactly, good. Jamarcus is asking where the 4.9 come from. When they do this in math, they don't tell you where it comes from. They just say that the height is represented by this equation. We'll show you later where this actually comes from, why it's minus 4.9. But in math, when they give you this question, they're just going to give you the function. They're not going to tell you why it is. Okay. So knowing that, right, what do we do next? Where are the maxes and the mins?
We set it to the highest point, the lowest point.
We just set this equal to 0 is what we do, right? Because that'll tell us where there's a critical point, which is either a maximum or a minimum. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So if I set this equal to 0, right, I get 20 is equal to 9.8t, right?
Yeah, and then we can divide that by 9.8, or we can do some other math.
Yeah, we can just divide this by 9.8. Good. Divide this by 9.8.
Now we know what t is equal to. So t is equal to 20 divided by 9.8.
Good, exactly. Yeah, let's get what 20 divided by 9.8 is.
2.04. 2.0.
Is that what it is? Where's
Yeah,
my
it's
calculator?
2.04.
I trust you. But also I want to
2.04 when you round it.
Yeah. Yeah, 2.04. Sure, we'll take that. Okay, so t equals 2.04 seconds. Okay. So that's a critical point. All right. Now, how do we figure out whether this critical point is a maximum or a minimum?
Let's see.
It is a general formula, Jamarcus. Yeah, for sure. I'll show you where it comes from, though. It comes from physics.
It
Comes from my hometown, physics land.
is it greater or less than 0? That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, cool. Greater than or less than you. So yeah, there's two ways to do this. So you
take
can
the derivative again.
you can take the derivative again. You can do that. You totally can. You can also do, well, you can create like a table here where you can say, like, for instance, this is t, right? And then this is h prime of t. So we know at 2 seconds, right, h prime of t is 0. And then what you do is you check what the derivative is to the left of it and to the right of it. Okay? You see how this is the equation for what the derivative is? The derivative is 20 minus 9.8t, right? So what happens if I plug in a value of t that's less than 2.04? What happens to the derivative? Just pick one. Just pick a value that's less than 2.04. It can be anything.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But yes isn't a value. So you gotta give me a number.
Yes is a value.
No.
No.
So we have 2.04 and 0. And what are we trying to do? We're trying to get that value.
Well, we're trying to see what the derivative is before this value and then after this value, right? So the derivative being...
What the value is, we can just plug 20t minus 4.9t2, and that's give us derivative before the fact.
Sorry, what were you going to say? Sorry?
That gives us the thing that was before the derivative if we plug in 2.04.
Yeah, that gets me what the height is. That's cool. You're right. That will tell me what this thing is, but I want to classify first whether this is a min or a max. Because when the derivative is 0, it can mean two things, right? It can either mean the function is doing this, right here, do you see? Like, this would be h prime of t.
Upside down,
Or it could be upside down. Yeah, it could be. It could be this that's happening. We don't know. Technically. I mean, I know, but... I ain't doing all the math in my head. Yeah, okay, we'll check him. Okay, but how do I check? How do I check whether this is, for instance, a maximum or a minimum? How do I check? Let's remember what the derivative does, right? The derivative tells me what the slope is, right? So if something is a maximum, do you see what is the slope going to be before this point, this 2.04, before this time? No. It's 0 at 2.04. But if it's a maximum, right? What should the slope be before it? Like, what should the slope be here? Positive or negative?
It would negative.
No, this is positive because we're going up, right?
Hold on, we're trying to find the maximum. I'm so confused. Okay, so if it's positive,
we're trying to find whether it is a maximum or it is a minimum. That's what we're trying to do.
If it's positive, it's a maximum.
Good. If it's positive, and then what should it be afterwards? What should the derivative be?
So, derivative of...
No, just look at the function. Remember, derivative is the slope of the function. It goes from positive to 0. What's the slope afterwards?
To negative.
To negative, good. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's what you were asking. We've done that before.
I know. Well, yeah, okay. And if it's a minimum, what's the slope going to do? Go from what to what to what?
It would go down, up, down. No, go up, up. Wait,
No,
up,
it's
down,
down.
up, down.
No, it's down, flat, up is what it is.
Oh.
What is
I
down?
tried.
What is it if the slope is
Down.
down?
Negative, and then we have 0, and then we have positive.
Good, thank you. Yes, you're right, Amog. Yes. Here, you can come speak. Okay, so I need to just figure out what the derivative is, like to the left of 2.04 and the right of 2.04. Yeah, I need more caffeine. I actually do need more caffeine too, honestly. But yeah, he is right. Yeah, exactly. Or he or she, sorry. I don't know genders with usernames. But yeah. Yes, we plug in a value before and after it. So Teacup, what you can do is you're going to pick a t value to the left of this and to the right of this. So what's a t value that's less than 2.04? What would that be?
2.03,
No,
negative 1.
Just pick 0, dude. Zero's like, when in doubt, pick 0, dude. 0's dope,
You know,
right?
fine, we'll do 0
That's
and 4.
dope.
We love 0, dude.
How about 0 and 4? Does that work?
I like that, dude. Yes. Okay. If I plug in 0, right? First of all, where do I plug 0 into? What am I trying to figure out?
You would plug 0 into 20 minus 9.8t.
Good. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Jamarcus. I'm going to call it 0 plus.
Let's go.
Okay, what do you get? You get 20 minus 0. So what is that? Is that positive or negative?
20 minus 0. I think that's a positive.
Good, very good.
Nice.
That's positive. Okay, awesome. Great. Okay. What about plugging in 4? What do I get?
If you plug in 4, 9.8 times 4, 9.8 times 4 would be
I don't know, it's
20,
38. It's basically 40. It's basically 40. Just call it 40.
39.2.
Okay. So, and then 20 minus 39.2 is what?
It would be negative 20.
Good. Okay. Do you see how the derivative went from positive to 0 to negative? Does
So
that
I
mean...
think
So is that a maximum or a minimum?
it went from positive to 0 to negative.
Yes.
So that would be, it would be a positive. It would mean the maximum.
Good. It's a maximum. Yes. This is calculus technically, Falcon. Why do you hate these? I think these are cool. I like these. These are fun. Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you, dude. There's so many ways to do this question. Like, you can just pick which one you like best, you know? It's whatever. Your math, your choice or something, you know? You guys figure it out. Okay. So the other way to do this is to look at, you were right, what the second derivative is at this point, okay? So if this is the first derivative, what would the second derivative be?
So it would be 20 minus 9.8t for the next derivative. So we would do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got 20. Well, no, 20 doesn't even matter because it doesn't have t anymore.
Yeah, so what's the derivative of nothing has t, right? It just goes to 0, right?
So it would be 9.8 t0. So we have negative 9.8 t0.
It's just negative 9.8. Yeah.
Yeah, negative 9.8.
Cool. All right, awesome. Yeah. Useless. The second derivative would be useless? No, the second derivative is dope, dude.
That's dope.
I'm gonna show you why it's dope. Like, watch. Okay. So when we look at the second derivative tells me curvature, is what it does. So the first derivative tells me slope. Tells me whether it's increasing or it's decreasing, right? Going up or going down. The second derivative tells me curvature, which what I like to say is like, for instance, this is happy face. You know, we like this. This is where h double prime of whatever is positive. Okay. And then if it's a sad face, that's where h double prime of t is negative. Okay. Bonjour, monkey. What's up, dude? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so we don't have to do concave or concave. So again, this is another way you could solve this, is that you don't have to check the derivatives before and after. You can just check what the second derivative is at this point. The cool thing here is that the second derivative doesn't even depend on t. So what does that tell you about the second derivative? Is it ever going to change from being positive or negative? Like, what's the second derivative?
No.
Yeah, it's always going to be negative, right? So that tells you that this thing is always concave down. And so remember, if something is concave down, like this, then the point where the derivative is equal to 0, right? This point right here, this is going to be a max. Where in this case, if it was concave up, this would be a minimum. Okay? So that's another way to classify that this must be a max. Okay? Is you could see that, like, oh, cool, this is positive. Sorry, no, this is negative. Sorry. So yes, also a max. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so we determined our critical point was at 2 seconds. We determined it was a max. How do I then figure out, so that answers this question, like what time does it reach its maximum height? But how do I figure out what the maximum height actually is?
We do the height.
Yeah, we do the height. Yeah, so what equation had the height in it?
20t minus 4.9t squared.
Yes, this one right here, right? Okay, cool, awesome. So I'm just going to plug in this 2.04 I got for t, right? And I'll just see what I get. That'll tell me what the height is. So I just get h of t, right, is equal to 20 times 2.04 minus 4.9 times 2.04 squared. So bust out the handy dandy calculator. Let's see what we get there. So 20 times this minus 4.9 times...
This math is wild.
It is so wild, dude. Okay, cool. This gets me a height of, oh, wow, look, 20.4.
20.4.
It is literally just 20.4. So our time was 2.04. Yeah, so, okay, cool. So 20
We're better.
meter is the max height, and you are done. Good job. Yay.
Woohoo. I think this is better than the physics method of just dropping a ball.
Dude, the physics method is so easy though. Yeah, because I think Amog already did it. But why do you not like the physics method? We haven't done it yet.
Because calculus.
Because calculus. I agree. So
I have good.
okay, good Tico. Yeah, so again, like the cool thing about the math method here is you don't have to know shit about like the real world. You're just given an equation and you're finding a max or you're finding a min. So you don't have to use any other intuition. It's literally just using the raw power of math and calculus to like solve things, which is, pretty cool. Why calculator when brain? I know, right? Yeah. Okay. You forgot the formula. So what did you do up here? What is this? Excuse me. Let's see. I'm curious what you did here. I take calculator down. We don't need this anymore. All right, one sec. So Amog, I guess, he's on the school bus, and this was his way of sending me a photo of how to do it. I was like, okay. No, not there. Sorry, let's paste it in. Okay, let's see what Amog got. I'm curious. Given angle 2D sine. I think this is the range equation, bro. This is the range equation. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. This is what? Excuse me. No. What are you doing here, dog? Okay. It's okay, Amog. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Here. That's what I use on my physics test. Yeah. You use the range equation. This is also why I'm a big advocate for don't just memorize equations because they only work in certain situations. Can you imagine if you only memorized I don't know one pickup line for talking to girls or something? It was something like, oh, I like your hair, and then I don't know, you show up to some chick and she doesn't have hair. Your pickup line wouldn't work, right? It's the same thing in math and physics and whatever. If you memorize equations, they only work for specific situations. So if your teacher slightly changes something on the question and you don't understand the concept behind what's happening, you don't understand how to compliment someone nicely, you're gonna look stupid and it's not gonna really work. So this is why I think it's better for you guys to learn the concept completely. Yeah, right? Yeah, I can see it too. Why calc? Okay, so Ethan, let's see if you know how to do this one, right? Using physics, and I want to see if we get the same answer. Okay, this is a good test of your physics knowledge. Okay.
I mean, I'm coming close to the end of the semester.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and your teacher says you're the best in physics. That's awesome. We like that.
He said he thinks, not for sure.
Well, he thinks he probably is. It's close enough. I think you're pretty smart. Someone actually messaged me today being like, I'm in a really low place. You're the smartest person I know. Can you tell me I'm smart and I'm pretty? And I was like, sure. That's what you need.
Oh, wait, see? That's a goal. I really don't know if I'm smart now. I feel
I think you're smart.
I dropped off a lot.
It's okay. It's learning loss happens, dude. I feel really stupid on the weekends. So it's okay. All right, let's try to do this one. I'm going to go get Noyce's favorite stuff. I'm going to get his Suvat equations, dude. He loves the Suvat equations.
Dude, how many equations are there, actually? I've been wondering.
There's a lot. In physics, if you want to see, the actual number of, here we go, AP Physics equation sheet. This is the equation sheet they give you.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's too much.
It's a lot. There's a lot in here, honestly. Yeah, there really is.
See, I'm just wondering about kinematics, though. Kinematics, actually.
Yeah, you're just doing kinematics. This is you're
Suvat equation.
Yeah.
Just one equation.
Yeah, you're just doing the left side. There's technically also the right side stuff. That's E&M, but don't worry about that. We don't have to do that yet. Okay.
That's E&M.
Electrostatics and magnetism. Or electrostatics and magnetism. That's what it is. Sorry. Do you use Suvat? I'm sorry. In your physics class, Ethan, do you guys use these S's and U's and V's, or do you use V initial, V final, and stuff?
I haven't seen that as yet. I haven't actually seen that.
Okay. Well, okay. I think you've seen this before. Kinematics equations. All right. You've seen this. I know you've seen this. Yeah, we know this one. This stuff's
I would
good.
replace it. I would Yeah, but the thing is that I will replace the distance with d and time with x or something.
That's fine.
What's that t?
We can do that. Yeah. You want to replace delta x probably with
Yeah.
d is what you want to say. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how am I going to use these equations then? These ones right here to solve this question. There's some
Because,
there's cool physics
well-
concepts here.
Yeah, see, so what I know is that when you throw the ball, it has
Yes.
an initial velocity of 20 meters per second.
Good. What variable is that usually? Like which one of these variables is the initial velocity?
VI.
So we say VI is equal to 20. Perfect. Okay. What else? What else do we know?
So we know that the time and the final velocity is unknown. Or actually, I think the final velocity is just 0 because that's its max height, right?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Or
yeah,
something
yeah. No, you're right. You're right. So this is important. This is where the physics comes in. So when something reaches its maximum height, its velocity in the y direction, which we're only dealing with things going up and down right now. Yes, you're right. The velocity is 0. So yeah, very good, Ethan. That's the physics you have to know. So we say at max height, VF is equal to 0. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So we already that was solved without even an equation needed.
Okay. And then yeah, what else do we know?
The time is unknown. That's what we know.
Yeah, we don't know the time. Time's unknown. We're like, uh-oh. How I forgot the time. Okay.
Well, from what I know, I feel like we can use the first equation since most of those are in.
Mm-hmm. Good. Do we know what A is though?
Oh no, we don't. We don't.
Well, A is the acceleration, right? But what's the acceleration of something that's just up in the air?
9.81?
Yes. Yes. Negative 9.81. So A is equal to negative
yeah.
9.81.
When is it negative or positive? Like when do you use negative or positive?
So technically, Ethan, G is equal to 9.81, but that's the magnitude of gravity. And then depending on your coordinate system, like depending if you're calling down negative and up positive, like that tells you whether this acceleration is positive or negative.
Okay.
So most of the time in physics land, we're going to say that going down is negative.
Physics land, what?
Yeah, well, you know, the land of physics. We're in physics land right now, dude.
Seriously,
yeah.
though, I feel like hold on. I feel like physics is kind of my land.
Yeah, physics is, yeah, it's everyone's land if you want to. Dude, some people really don't like physics, so they get super scared by it.
Well, I can't believe those people.
Yeah. Ooh, Bob, you got some good questions. I'll do those later. Yeah, let me help you out with calculus stuff. Okay, good. So, yeah, so it's negative because going down is negative and going up is positive. That's what we just say. That's a convention. Okay, so from this, right, we can figure out what the time is, right? Which equation are we going to use?
The first one, like I
Good.
said.
We're going to use this one, right? Yeah. So I have VF is equal to VI plus AT. So that's 0 is equal to 20 minus 9.8T, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we can solve for T here, right? What is T going to get? What are we going to get for T?
Well, you gotta subtract the 20 first, right?
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah, subtract the 20 from both sides. So it's negative 20 is equal to negative 9.8T. And then divide it, right, by negative 9.8. So you'll see,
Yeah.
like, and we already did this, right? So if I turn on my calculator and, like, go up here, see how 20 divided by 9.8 was right here? That's just-
by 9.8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2.04. So already, this is the same time that we got here using calculus. So
Yeah. Okay.
what's cool is here, so in calculus land, in math land, they just gave us the equation. We took a derivative, set it equal to 0. And you can see how that's the same equation that shows up here when you use like final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration, and time. This is how they're all related. It's pretty cool. Good. So we get the same time, right? And then what can you use in order to find the maximum height?
This the final velocity.
We could use the final velocity, but we have to use one of these equations, right? I want to find the distance it goes up.
The distance it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
So like, which one of these equations am I gonna use?
I think. Hold on. It obviously isn't the Hold on. It obviously isn't the first one
No.
since that's missing the distance.
Yeah, that doesn't have distance in it. We can't use that one. What about the other ones?
The third one is the right one because you do have all of them except for delta x.
Good.
Or the distance.
The third one would work. Yes. You could also use the second one because you see how we figured out the time as well.
Mm-hmm.
We know the time was 2.04. And
Mhm.
so that equation, you know, it's cool. That ends up, and watch this, Jamarcus. This is why this becomes the same thing. So if I use this equation where I say D is equal to V1T plus 1/2 times AT squared, okay? We know the initial velocity was 20. So this is going to be 20T. And then plus 1/2 negative 9.8, because acceleration due to gravity is negative 9.8 T squared. And then 1/2
Hey,
times 9.81. 9.81. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. But then if I take this and I evaluate this, this is basically minus 4.9. So this becomes basically 20 minus 4.9 T squared. Notice, Jamarcus, how this equation right here is the exact same one that was given here when we said H was equal to 20T minus 4.9 T squared. So that's where it came from. It came from Physics Land. Physics Land had this equation with different concepts and whatnot, and then this is what the answer was, right? And so then, yeah, you're going to plug in the same, 2.04. It's the exact same equation, so you're going to get the exact same answer, which is going to just be 20.4 meters, and you're done. Dislike physics, embrace take always, dude. What? Take always? What's take always, dude? Anyways, that's cool. You did really good there, Ethan. I'm glad you remembered all that. That's great that you remember how to do those types of questions using kinematics. Oh, takeaways.
Yeah. But some of those are kind of challenging. It's not like as if they explicitly told you that.
Yeah. There is a third way to do this, not using calculus.
Or physics.
Or physics. You don't need any of them. It's actually pretty cool here. All right, so one sec. Oh, wait, did I say at what time does this time, or does this happen? That's what I meant to say, happen. Sorry, someone should have corrected my English is so wrong there. The third way would have been to identify that this equation right here, this function, negative 4.9 T squared plus 20T is equal to H of T. This is a parabola, is what this is. Because this looks like this. This looks like y is equal to negative 4.9 x squared plus 20x plus 0, which we know, if I were to graph this thing, right, this is going to end up looking something like this, basically. It's going to look like a parabola, like an upside-down parabola. Third way is just guessing. You could just guess, I guess, but you don't actually have to guess. This is the equation of a parabola. What do we know about a parabola? What is this point right here in a parabola called? It starts with a V.
Highest points.
Yeah, but what is it called?
Final velocity. VL.
No, it starts with a V, but it rhymes with I don't know, latex or something, or vertex. Yes.
Vortex.
Vertex. This is the vertex. Okay. So the other way to do this question without using calculus to take derivatives, without using physics to know that, the velocity is 0 here, is to realize that this is just a conic section. It's those dumb things they make you learn in pre-calc and whatnot. And to take this equation, this is called like the standard form, right? Standard form of a conics, whatever equation thing. And then convert it into what's called vertex form.
Mm-hmm.
And the way to do that is by, this is why math never leaves you. It's to complete the square. So I'll show real quickly how that works. So this would be y, and I'm going to do, I know this isn't like kosher, but I'm just going to do some approximations just to like make this like easier, okay? I'm going to call this 5 instead of 4.9.
Let's go.
What's up?
Did you ever look at the screenshot I sent in Good Grades?
I haven't yet. I've been really busy teaching today, but I will look at it today. I saw you did well. I heard from you that you did well in what was it? In physics, right? I will check it. I'll check it.
And do you want to know my course average for that?
Is it an A? Do you have an A in the class?
Well, close. Just getting a little closer.
Okay. That's awesome, dude.
That's
Dude, if you- my
We love getting closer.
hold on, my grade is a B plus right now. Okay.
Oh, sick, dude.
nice.
That's sick, dude.
Wait, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
It's 88.1 right now.
88.1? Oh, that's basically an A, dude. You'll get there, dude.
No, 88.51. 5-1.
Oh, so it's an 89.
Kind of if you round it off.
Yeah, nice. No, that's really good, dude. Let me see. This
And
is
so,
X minus 2.
One thing to say is that I have a quiz tomorrow for physics.
Okay. How are you gonna do on it?
And so I am getting a little worried about that.
Okay.
Like about that lab report I did, I had to do one graph part, which I apparently did one of the best in. Like maybe I was the only person who got 10 out of 10 for that.
That's good.
And the thing is that I lost it because I had to put it in the book. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be at 96. I would be at 8 or something.
Well, yeah, you'd be
So-
better. Yeah, that's all good, dude.
And the quiz is like my very final hope to get this 100 and keep it permanently.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, get an A. We love A's. A's are the best, dude. We can show you.
Yeah, and basically it's going to be another one of those graph things where we plot points, do calculations, and then put the unit in.
Okay. I think you'll be good with that. You know how to do that stuff. That's easy, man. Here, let me show it real quick. So this was taking this. This is how you complete the square. If people forget. Oh, dude, thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we do show you more advanced stuff. But let's see, Jamarcus, do you know this? Do you know how to complete the square? Thank you, Sensation, dude. That's awesome. This is taking this and putting it into like this form is what it is. Yeah, not really to BH. Yeah, it's pretty easy. All you got to do is you have to make sure that you have something where like there's just a 1 in front of it. Then you take this middle number, this 4 here, and you add it squared and you subtract it squared. And then what happens is all of this right here, Jamarcus, becomes a perfect square trinomial. So then this whole part here converts into this is what happens. And then you just multiply back through. And this gets you an equation that's in this form, is what we say. And this is called vertex form, which looks like this. Y is equal to ax minus h squared plus k, where h comma k is the vertex. Okay? So right off the bat, I can see, oh, cool. H in this case is 2, and k in this case is 20. And let's remember our graph here, right? This was the height versus time, right? It was h of t, y versus x. It was the same like h of t versus t. So whatever our vertex here was, the x coordinate, that's the time that the max height happens, which is at 2, which is, again, is like basically what we had here. It was like 2.04. And then the height is whatever the y coordinate is of that vertex, which we said with 20, which is, yeah, exactly the same as basically 20.4 here. The only difference is that I used, I used -5 instead of -4.9, just because the algebra is a lot easier when I just have whole numbers to deal with. Yeah, so cool. So that's how you can do this question too without even using calculus or physics. You can just use literally algebra. Or maybe this is pre-calc. I don't know. Okay, where'd that come from? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what happened was caffeine is we were here, right? So this expression is the same as this. So what I need to always do is I always need to get a squared minus 2ab plus b squared to turn into a minus b squared. That's my goal, is what it is. And so what I notice is that, okay, cool. So this is 2AB, right? Or in this case, A is X. So if this thing is 2B, if 4 is 2B, right? Then a single B would just be 2. And I need that thing squared, so I add 2 squared. But then the rule in algebra, right, is anytime I add something, I got to subtract it as well. So yeah, exactly. So I might as well put the -2 there. And then this whole thing turns into this. This chills outside. But then always remember, like, don't forget, we still have this thing on the outside that's multiplying times everything. So then you still have to distribute it all back in. That gets you this. Yeah, you remember now? Cool. Sick. I don't know why switching between the Twitch and... oh, but it's pretty fun to do. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Bless. What's up?
I'll tell you a couple things before you continue, if you don't mind.
Yeah, what's up? What do you want to say? What do you say? What do you want to say, dog?
So you know how I take Java classes, right?
Yeah, you're in a computer science class. Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. So today I wrote a code about like someone inputting a number and seeing if it's divisible by 2 or not.
Okay.
And I'll have to use a boolean to see if it was true or false. Like if it's even, then it's true. If it's odd, then it's false.
Mm-hmm.
Today I wrote the code on the board today, and you know what happened at the end?
Did it run? Like, what happened when you did it?
I mean, yeah, but that's not what happened. That's not all actually.
Okay, what happened then?
Everyone started hating on my code.
Why they hate on your code, dude? What? That's not cool. Don't hate on the
I
man's
really-
code, dude.
I really do. Like seriously, and the thing, you know how sometimes in some statements, where you have to put the semicolon right after almost every line.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like the person, I have the #1 hater who just tells the teacher that that's missing. Dude, it's just one error. It's not like as if he would have done that so perfect.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you know, you can't nothing can ever be perfect. Yeah, no hate coders. Dude, he says that's messed up. Dude, I think the most
thing
messed
is
up.
that,
I think the most messed up thing is, dude, Noyce's friends telling him that like this girl he liked committed suicide so that he would stop bothering her. I was like, what? That is so fucked up. Kids are the worst sometimes. Yeah, that was
And
messed
yeah,
up. What's up, Ethan?
and you know when he tried to take, and when that man tried to take the pen, or the young man, the teacher actually just slapped his hand to tell
Wow.
him get off.
Wow. I don't think you could get away with that in the
That
United
guy
States.
really is loud.
We can't have physical violence in the United States. Like some lawyer would start suing someone.
And yeah, I just really wish everyone would stop hating on me, because it's like every single action I do, people always hate only on me when there's multiple people there.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I say if you have haters, you're doing something right because someone's paying attention to you. You know, you're like,
But
you're
literally-
always gonna step on a little bit. You're gonna step on some feet by doing stuff. Yeah. Here, let
And
me.
one other thing.
All right, one other thing. What's up? Then I got to do Bob's calculus question.
We're gonna have one final physics thing where we'll like do like some team game or something, and it's gonna be graded.
Oh, that's cool. I like team activities.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's in preparation for the exam we'll take next year, and I really do hope I'll kind of
Yeah, I think you will, dude.
but I think I'll do very bad.
You will, dude. You're gonna do great, dude. I know you are. Oh, thanks for the follow, Caffeine, dude. Where'd you find us, Caffeine, by the way? Were you just on the Twitch, like, main
Ethan.
page? Yeah, good to see you, Ethan. Were you just on the Twitch main page and just seeing, like, oh, what's going on? I've been procrastinating my calc finals, so this channel's a godsend. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what's great, Caffeine? Join our Discord if you want. You're just browsing science and tech? Oh, yeah. Dope, dude. There's our Discord. So, like, what happens here, I'll just, like, show you around real quick. Like, is that, so we have a big Discord channel here. And people just post screenshots of what their homework questions are. And I go through them on the stream, like, live here 3 times a week. So this is a good way. If you ever need, and sometimes if I'm not streaming and you're like, oh, hey, I have an exam tomorrow, like, can you help me? Like, I'll come in and just answer it and just give you a write-up. I did that earlier with who did I do that with? Was it Flux or something? Yeah, this guy Swux. Yeah, Swux was like, "Oh, I need help with related rates." I showed him, "Oh, I have a TikTok video you can watch of how I do related rates," and then and then I just did his question and just sent him a solution of it. So, yeah. Also, we give out prizes and stuff. So it's how we motivate and like reward students for asking questions and doing well in school. So if you want to get like cool prizes and stuff, like we do that as well. It's free. It's all nonprofit. So yeah, just join our Discord. Say hi. DM me or something. There's always some degenerates are doing some stuff. I thought they liked each other. Yeah, Jamarcus, we'll talk about that one. Okay, so real quick, this is an easy one actually. Caffeine, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do this? Is an integral. It's a good integral. It looks hard at first. I know. But there's a trick to it. You kind of have to know the trick, honestly. No
tricks. Do it from first principles.
Do it from first principles. Yeah, you want me to do this one? I can do it from like the limit, right? As as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Like, dude, this would suck. It's not integration by parts. It's not. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys. It's really easy here. I'm gonna say let u equal to x minus 2. All right. Okay. So what does that mean du is equal to? Du is just going to be dx, right? Yeah, it's u sub. Yeah, it's u sub. Yeah, real basic u sub. So, and then the other thing from this, right, is I learned that, okay, then x is equal to u plus 2. Like I manipulate this. This is the kind of the trick that I don't really see sometimes. Usually with u sub, you don't have to do this part, but we do here. So usually you just do this, and it turns out nice, and you're done. In this case, when I do my integral here, right, on the bottom, right, I'm going to have the square root of u. That's okay. But on the top here, I still have an x, and you don't want to have an x. Nope, no x's. No repeat experiences. So you got to get rid of them. And rather than burning all their pictures in a fire, you can just use the substitution of here, x equals u plus 2, to then write this as u plus 2. So that's what x now becomes. Yeah, x bad noted, yeah. And then dx is du. Now this is going to be an easier integral to do, right? Because now I can split this up. I can split this up into the integral of u over the square root of u, du, plus the integral of 2 over the square root of u. Sorry, square root of u, du. Because, anytime I have a plus b over c, this is a over c plus b over c. And anytime I integrate something, I can write that as like 2 separate integrals, just being added to each other. So now this is not a hard integral to do, right? Because this is, instead of square root of u, I like to write u to the 1/2. It just makes my life easier, right? So this is u to the first over u to the 1/2. So this becomes the integral of u to the 1/2, because right, this is u to the 1 minus 1/2, which is just 1/2. Du, and then this is plus, I'm going to bring the 2 outside because it's just a constant, and then this is going to be u to the negative 1/2 du. And the way I did that, right, is, so 2 over u to the 1/2 is the same thing as 2 times 1 over u to the 1/2, and 1 over u to the 1/2 is the same thing as u to the negative 1/2. That's how that works. So that's where this all comes from. Girls, when they see a guy who's a drug addict, alcoholic football player with a curly hair and no future. That's too funny, Jim Marcus.
Hello.
Yeah. The fuck am I saying? What's up? What's up, Redacted? What's up, dog? What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you change my nickname to like just be plain, real quick?
I don't know how
It's stuck as E. Can you change that just to like delete it?
I thought you're oh, see, if you were boosting my server, you could change your nickname.
I wonder what happened to the fucking boost.
Yeah, what happened, dude? What happened, dude? I gotta change your nickname.
Nitro expired, and I got no money for nitros.
There you
I'm
go.
trying to get another person.
Oh, well, now just put your name as Zalgo text, whatever.
Yeah, gooder.
Get her. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do a nitro giveaway right now. In a couple minutes.
Please give me.
Yeah. I need someone to boost the server, so like I'll just give it to someone. I'd rather give one of you guys nitro than like pay for boosts.
No, just give it to me, bro. You already know I boost your server like every fucking time I get nitro.
I know. Here,
Double boost too.
let me. I do need the double boost. It has to be a double. Okay. Let me just send it real quick.
Exact.
Falcon says he'll boost too. Yes, I can fix him. Yes, I can fix her. That's always the problem, dude. All right, this is an easy integral. Raise the power divide. So this is u to the 3/2 divided by 3/2, which is the same thing as 2/3. U to the 3/2, and then this becomes plus 2. So then this is, so u to the minus 1/2 becomes u to the positive 1/2. And then we divide by 1/2. But dividing by 1/2 is the same thing as multiplying by 2. So this should just become 4. Okay. Now we're done. Oh, and then plus c. But except for one little thing here, right? Which is that our equation didn't have anything to do with u's. It was everything to do with our x's. And unfortunately, we have to go back to our x's and like turn the u's into these. And the way to do that is to remember that, oh, okay, the substitution we said was u is equal to x minus 2. So if I plug that in, that's 2/3 x minus 2 to the 3/2 plus 4 x minus 2 to the 1/2 plus c, and you're done. Cool. That's a good question. I like that one. I'll give a point to Bob for that because that was a good question, Bob. Mount 1 user Bob.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Bro, dude, I played so much.
Fucking realistic.
Yeah, that
Way
was
too
actually.
realistic.
That was wait. Are you
That
sure
is
you're not the voice guy for it, dude?
You
Well,
bro,
hello there.
sensation, bro. You better be the voice actor.
Dude, he totally is, dude. You substitution Riz, dude. Yeah.
General Kenobi.
Oh, wait, is that your Grievous? Is that your Grievous impersonation?
Any more anime stuff? If that was anime, I don't fuck with it.
He's like Kenobi.
Well, hello there.
Yes. Oh my God, that's it, so dude. Here, let me do the giveaway real quick. And then I'll do Jamarcus's question. Let me do. What are we doing? A little spinner challenge. All right, pick
That
a
was
wheel.
easy because we're both Scotsmen pretending to be Englishmen. So.
Oh really? Oh, whatever his name, Ewan. Whatever his name is.
Is Scotsman.
You, oh, he is. Did he marry a Scot or a British person? Because his wife is
he's a Scot.
he's a Scot, but his wife plays, I think, General Syndulla in Ahsoka. Have you seen
My general
Ahsoka?
question is, who the fuck asked this question?
Yeah, here we go. Sensation.
Just
Falcon.
keep me on there. Just keep me on there. I'm the only person.
Jamarcus has Nitro. Okay, Jamarcus always had Nitro. Who doesn't have?
Yeah,
who doesn't-
Jamarcus.
Who doesn't have Nitro? And who's in our server?
Me.
You,
Sensation, I
Sensation,
believe.
Falcon. Hey, let's put a Moog because Moog was here earlier. Okay.
No, Moog. A Moog wins too much.
You are not my ex, but you can be the solution to it. That's a good one.
No, fuck Riz.
Okay, here we go.
Replace
see.
the R with J. I mean, what?
Who's gonna boost the server today? Who's gonna get Nitro for a month? Who's it going to?
If it's me, I'm going
It's you.
to literally
It's you.
make
There you go.
Anyways.
Nice. Congrats, dude. Yeah, you got
Fixed.
it. Fixed. It was almost you. One sec. Can I buy it for him right now? 1 second. Can I just do that? Let me just do it. Gift. Oh man, how do I do this? Buy Nitro. There you go. You're awesome. Here's a gift. There's my credit card. Whatever. Okay. Cool. Yay!
Fucking card
Now,
info?
now you have Nitro,
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm Mick happy.
Yeah. Okay.
Open gift.
Open gift.
Accept gift.
Wow,
Got
look at
it.
that.
Let's fucking go.
Yes,
Double
dude.
clutch.
We love that. Love it.
Hold on, let me change my appearance so I can have the new backgrounds.
Oh yeah, we do like that.
Alright. Bro, it says I need Nitro. I just got Nitro, you goofy ass game.
Just wait. It
Nah,
probably takes a little bit to
Game. Oh, yes. Discord's a game.
game on.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Where was Jamarcus's question? And then Sensation, I do want to do yours. Yours looks fun.
It was the last question in the section, and I couldn't get to it.
Okay. I got you, bro. Got you, man.
I despise ratios with a passion.
I like ratios, dude. Wasn't ratio like a terminology for you guys to say like if someone's losing, they'd be like L ratio or like don't get ratioed? Isn't that a thing? I don't know.
Something to do with Twitter, perhaps.
Yeah, like what does it mean to get ratioed? Like your ratio goes down? I do like my KD ratio.
More. Well, I think it's a ratio literally. I think it's more comments to likes or something.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Jamarcus said here.
It's pointless if you want a conversation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right? Yeah, no, that's... Dude, I despise Twitter. Or X, whatever it's called now. Okay, here we go. Two pedestrians walk towards each other at dawn, each walking at a constant speed. They meet at noon, continue along their separate routes. The pedestrian walking from A to B reaches point B at 4 p.m., and the pedestrian walking from point B to A reaches A at 9 p.m. At what time was dawn? Wait, but when is dawn? Wait, sorry, what? Excuse me, what? Oh, at dawn. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. All right. These types of questions, I gotta draw a picture, honestly. I'm gonna say A starts here at 0, right? And then B is gonna start here at position X. That's what I'm gonna say. It's called Twitter because that's where you go find all the twits. Dude, I don't know what like Twitter's like censorship thing is, like what they allow, but sometimes I've gone to like just innocent like ESPN tweets or something, and then like the next thread down is just like a topless chick, and I was like, what? Like, do they allow that? Do they allow like porn on Twitter? Like what? I didn't know
But
that.
they allowed a lot of porn on Twitch, my friend.
No, Twitter, not Twitch. No, they don't like it on
Oh
Twitch.
yeah, Twitch. Oh, Twitter. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I didn't realize Twitter was like literally like uncensored
Twitter's
like
the
that.
next porn site. I'm telling you right now.
But they do it on like ESPN posts. And I was just like, what these, like you probably got some like innocent people like just watching football here, and then they're like, oh, here's Tila
Bro,
Tequila or
imagine
something.
9-year-old kids loading up their mommy's iPad, fucking scrolling through Twitter. All of a sudden they see some.
Yeah,
Oh
it's just
my
like, what's going
God.
on, dude? Yeah,
They see. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not.
it's
even...
okay. It's okay. All right, here. Okay, so this is
Toxic.
this is the distance. Okay, and then let's talk about the time, right? Okay, so we know at they meet at noon. Okay, so they have the same position here, which we're gonna call that position A. That happens at noon. We're gonna call it like 12 o'clock. I'm gonna use military time too, by the way, because this does not work if I use AM and PM. The pedestrian walking from A to B, right, reaches point B at 4 p.m. Okay, so A reaches at 1600 hours. Okay, and the pedestrian walking from B to point A reaches A at 9 p.m. So that's 2100 hours. Okay, so this is here. Let's move this over. So this is B reaches at 2100 hours. Okay. And then they want to know basically what is time 0. Okay. Do they walk at the same constant speed? I hope they do, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, let me think of this. They meet at noon, each walking at a constant speed. Do we know, Jamarcus, do they walk at the same speed? Does it matter? May not actually. Okay. I'll give them, I'll say like, let's just say V1 is equal to A and then V2 is equal to B. Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. Okay. All right. So I know the distance. So let's come up with equations for everything, right? So the position of each thing. Let's say let's say x1. So that's an x1 is also A, right? And then x2 is B. Okay. So the position of the first guy, right, has to equal A, and that will happen, right, at that'll happen at 12, right? Okay, so and let's call this like let's I'm gonna call this T, I guess, right? Yeah. Let's call this like T0. Okay. So that'll happen at whatever 12 is minus T0, because that's the amount of time that elapsed, times the speed he moves at, which is, we're going to say, is V1, okay? And X2 must also equal this position, right? A. And that's going to happen at a position X minus, we're going to say 12 minus T0 times V2. So yeah, his position, right? Whenever we're at 12 minus T0, does that make sense? I think it does. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then, okay, here's some other cool stuff here, right? So, X of T0.
I ain't gonna lie, I think you gave me the wrong nitro.
Why? No, I gave it to you.
I think what I got is basic.
It was $9.
I'm gonna double check.
It was $10, dude. I gave you the $10 one. We watched it on the
wait.
stream, dude.
Wait. Yo, hold on. Oh, it's because I still have my
Have a good one, dude.
fucking nitro from dance time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Here,
see,
cancel.
yeah, just cancel that one. Okay,
Oh,
that works. Okay. And then we have to say, okay. So those are gonna be the same. And then let's see what happens when they move like a certain amount of distance. So X1 will have position X at 16 minus T0 times V1. And X2 will have the position 0
I'm right here. Don't.
at, what is that going to mean? That's going to be X minus 16 minus T0 V2.
Oh shit, my mic was unmuted.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you. You're okay, dude.
I probably did not just say something really inappropriate.
It's okay. All right. Okay, I think I see how this is going to work, because we have a bunch of equations here, right? So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 equations, right? And I have a lot of unknowns, right? I have 1 unknown, 2 unknowns, 3 unknowns, 4 unknowns. Technically 5 unknowns. We might need a last equation. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. So I'm gonna set these two equal to each other, right? So I get 12 minus T0 V1 is equal to X minus 12 minus T0 V2. And then for this one, I have X is equal to 16 minus T0 V1. And also X is equal to 16 minus T0 V2. Does that make sense? What do you think? Oh, actually it does, right? Yes, because the first thing needs to travel a distance X, right? Yeah, that has to happen. And the other one has to also travel a distance X. Okay, very cool. All right. And then so many variables. I know there are a lot of variables in this one. Yeah. Let me think. And then at T0, it has to have I think I have this right. Oh, you know what's cool about this, Jamarcus? This tells me that V1 has to equal V2. You see how this equation equals this equation? This tells me they have to be going at the same speed, actually. He's got 100% of the Russian things correct, dude. What? That's nuts. Yeah, okay. Okay, so They have to have the same speed. That kind of helps me out. So V1 equals V2, which is equals like V basically. Oh, actually, no. Ooh, we fucked something up here. Sorry. Let me think. Yeah, this is what's wrong. Sorry, one of these should have been 21. This is it. This one should be 21. Ah, okay. No. That's if they arrived at the same time. They don't. Yeah, okay. Nope. That's wrong. Okay. This is 21 minus V T0 V2. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go. So this is wrong. Yeah, well, I made the mistake. I forgot about this. Okay. Okay, so now I have 3 equations, but I have 4 unknowns, right? I have T0, V1, V2, and X. We need one more equation, Jamarcus, is what we need. My sis needs to write a book review, and she asked me to read the book so I can help about every 15 minutes. She walks in and take it. Oh, yeah, you can't get a quote that way. What's the book, Falcon? I'm curious. Gotta have something else here. Something else. Okay, so it's minus V0t. And this it's X. Wait. X2 equals initial position, which is just X. As V0. This is V2. T minus T0. And then X1 is equal to 0. V1. T minus T0. These are the 2 equations we have. So A equals right. A equals X minus 12 T minus T0. Okay, cool. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 unknowns there. Teddy Roosevelt and the Big Burn. Oh, that's cool. All right, I need one more equation here. This is less math and more physics. It is. No, it's totally a physics equation. It's a physics question, but you're supposed to. Well, in terms of like distance and time, it is a physics question, but you can also express the position of something as like a slope, right? It's not that bad. Let's see if there's something else I'm missing. Okay, I just need to get T0 though. No, I don't know if there's a ratios trick. Again, if V1 equals to V2.
How would V1 equal V2? Dr. I don't understand the assignment. Please help me.
Yeah, no, if V1 were equal to V2, that would eliminate one of my variables. Or eliminate 2 of my variables, actually. So that would make this solvable.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Crazy.
But I wonder if they're supposed to. Like let's assume. Let's assume V1 equals V2. I just want to see if it becomes like instantly more solvable.
Bro, I gotta purchase Nitro on PC in order to get my night. Be right back.
Okay. Right. Oh, but this isn't good actually, right? Because if I divide these two, this gets me 1 is equal to 16 minus T0 over 21 minus T0. Yeah, this is why we prove this doesn't work though, Jamarcus, right? Because I get 21 minus T0 is equal to 16 minus T0. So 21 is equal to 16. Nope. Okay, so that proves us right away that V1 and V2 can't equal each other. Ooh, I do like 5-finger death punch. Yeah, they're great. Great. I guess they're kind of metal, kind of metalish. I used to listen to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold back in my day. Oh man, what's the last bit I need? It's not complex. It's not a complex numbers thing. Okay. Let me see. I think you're right, Jamarcus. I think there probably are some ratios here that are going to happen. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, man, I need one more equation. I need one more to make this work. He managed to bring it into jump. Yeah, there's one more thing I'm missing. I have them both meeting at noon, right? That's what these equations are. This is they both meet at noon. This is that one reaches one at one side, one reaches one at the other side at a certain time.
Actually, yeah, not necessarily distance. They said constant speed. They didn't say the same speed.
Yeah, exactly. And I proved here if you do algebra to try and cancel these two that I don't get the same. I get like an expression that doesn't make sense. I get like 16 equals 21. That's nonsensical. Okay, but if I do this, let's see here for instance. Okay. Yeah, x equals x. That makes sense. And 0 equals 0. Okay. Fuck. What is the last equation? You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna see if Wolfram knows a fancy way to do this one. Here, let me pull that in real quick. Sometimes. Maybe maybe there's an algebraic trick I'm not seeing, so I just want to see if there is. 12 minus t. And let's say v1 is v. It's equal to x minus 12 minus t times y. X is equal to 16 minus t times v. X is equal to 21 minus t times y. Let's see if it can solve it. I'm curious. Let's see if it gets it. Okay. It has solutions for t though. Yeah, it has solutions. It has 6 and 18. How does it know that x? So yeah, this tells me right now that and then x I don't care about. I think x is just the what was x in my case here? Sorry, x was x was just a position. Yeah, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. I think is an answer. The other one is 6 p.m. But that doesn't make any sense because that means that do you see how these positions have to be negative? So I think 6 a.m. is the answer. I want to know algebraically how they get that. It is 6? Yes. It's some algebra manipulation with this, is what it is. I mean, I could go as far to, like, put this into a matrix. Again, I can brute force this. Yeah, I could brute force this equation in terms of, well, let's see. Maybe there's a nice way to do this. Because what am I trying? I'm trying to get t0, right? So I just need to get rid of every variable that's not t0. So what if I plug this in for x? Okay, so let's say we have 12 minus t0 v1 is equal to 16 minus t0 v1, right? So what we did is we just plug that in, okay? Oh. Yeah, you know how we're going to do this? Watch this. Okay, watch this. Okay. And this is minus 12 minus t0 v2. But remember that v2, right, is equal to x. Watch this. v2 is equal to x over 21 minus t0. And that x, right, remember, was equal to 16 minus t0 v1. So now this, right, is going to become 16 minus t0 v1 all over 21 minus t0. Okay, cool. Yeah, so confused. What is this? Does this not make sense, Jamarcus? Sorry, is this confusing? Do you want me to chill? Okay, all right. These equations, right? We're cool with like how I got these three equations at least? Yeah, okay. So all I did was I threw this one into here. Yeah, good, okay. And then I rearranged this to get this over this. And then I recognized that, oh, x was equal to that. So that's why I can put that on top. Okay. So now we're left with a bunch of v1s and everything. These all go away. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I forgot. Like, so we have four unknowns and 3 equations. So that means I can't solve for all 4 unknowns, but I can fix one of them and then have all the other 3 depend on it. That's actually a linear algebra trick is what that is. So what we're doing here is it's a linear algebra trick. You're pegging one of the variables and then everything else is in terms of it. This is very cool actually. So this is 12 minus t0 equal to 16 minus t0. Dude, I barely could replicate it, dude. What are you talking about? 12 minus t0 over 16 minus t0 over 21 minus t0. Okay. Well, some things go away, which is nice. This goes away, right? This goes away. Bye-bye. That becomes -4 times 21 minus t0 is equal to this garbage. Minuses go away. Cool. So I get 84 minus 4 t0 is equal to oh, that's so ugly. t0 squared plus minus, sorry, t0 squared, and then it's, whoa, which one's minus? Sorry. Yeah, it's minus 12, minus 28t, plus whatever 12 times 16 is. What's 12 times 16? Sorry. 192. Okay. So then that's t0 squared minus 24 t0. 192 and 84 is 108 equal to 0. Okay. What are my solutions here, though? I guess it's 6 and something, right? What multiplies to this? Yeah, 6 and 18, right? minus 6, minus 18. Okay, so this is where you get your solutions. You get t minus 6, t minus 18. Okay, but 18 doesn't make sense, right? You can't have them start. Dawn can't be at 6 o'clock p.m. So this is where you get that t is equal to 6. Yeah. Physics and this stuff. Well, this isn't really physics. I mean, okay, again, some of them, like I was showing you, like, the amount of physics you need to know here is very basic, and it is rate times time, right? It's just that, like, distance is equal to velocity times time, okay? Plus, and really what distance is like, position minus initial position is velocity times time. So I had the position of something is equal to the negative initial position plus the velocity times the time, and then you had to just set this up kind of and just put variables in. Yeah, well, yeah, it's if you have physics in your background, this will get you better. Anyways, good question, Jamarcus. I like that one. That's a very cool one. Okay, cool. All right, let me put that on there. What have you decided, Jamarcus? I'm not turning in the paper homework for this. Okay, well, I mean, there's the image. No, show your work. Show your work, dude. It's not that bad. There's the work. There's the work. You can send them my screenshot if you want, dude. Okay, let me see what Sensation Black had. Let me do your question. And then, yeah, I gotta go help a kid with OChem. Okay. Ashley and Cameron have a combined age of 20. Cameron is 10 years older than Ashley. Find the ratio of Ashley's age to Cameron's age in simplest form. Find the ratio of Cameron's age to their combined age in its simplest form. This is cool. I like these. These are good sensation. Okay. All right. So I like always assigning variables for things, sensation. So I'm gonna call A Ashley's age and C Cameron's age. All right. So Ashley and Cameron have a combined age of 20. Good to see you, Jamarcus. Yeah. Let me make sure I give you credit for that one. Okay, so sensation. How would I write as a math expression that Ashley and Cameron's age is combined to 20? How would I write that in terms of A and C?
A plus C equals 20.
Good, very good. How do I write that Cameron is 10 years older than Ashley?
Blah blah.
Yeah, blah blah.
10 years older. So
Yeah. I like to always start with like Cameron's age is. What is Cameron's age in terms of Ashley's if he's 10 years older?
C plus 10.
A plus 10. So Cameron's age is equal to Ashley's age plus 10. Does that make sense? How Cameron is 10 years older than Ashley?
Oh yeah.
This is the most confusing thing, dude. People always get this wrong. People always mess this one up. I always like to just plug in values. I'm like, okay, if Cameron's 40, then Ashley has to be 30. What had to happen? I had to add 10, right? And so that'll kind of help you to see that, oh, it's Cameron's age is Ashley's age plus 10. That's how I like to do that. Okay. Okay, so cool. We got that, right? So now they want the ratio of Ashley's age to Cameron's age. Okay. So that's Ashley's age over Cameron's age. Okay. And we want that in terms of a number. All right. So I already know what Cameron's age is, right? See how it's A plus 10?
We don't know what A is.
Exactly. We don't know what A is yet. Okay, so this is what it is so far. Cool. So things would be nice if I could just figure out what Ashley's age was, right?
Yeah.
This is where we want to use what's called we want to use solving a systems of equations. So luckily, with how we've written this sensation, I can just take my value for C here and just plug it straight into this to get a new equation.
Mm.
See how I get a plus 10 is equal to 20?
Yeah.
So this is 2a plus 10 is equal to 20. Subtract 10, subtract 10. 2a is equal to 10. A is equal to 5.
Mm.
You see how we did all that?
Yeah.
Good. So then what is this going to be? What is A to C going to be?
Oh, 5 of a what?
5 over. And then what's this now?
Oh, 15.
Yeah. And then we can simplify this. What's 5 over 15 in like simpler form?
1 over 3.
Yeah. Good. 1 over 3. Very good. Okay, now they say the ratio of Cameron's age to their combined ages, right? So that's Cameron's age over their combined ages. Okay. Now, there's kind of something cool here, right? We already know what their combined age is. What is their combined age? What was the first thing we wrote down?
Oh, 20.
20, yeah. So their combined age is 20. We already know that. Okay. So now I just need to know Cameron's age, right? Do I have an equation here that tells me what Cameron's age is?
C equals A plus 10.
Very good. So what does that mean Cameron's age is?
C equals...
How old did we say Ashley was? Or what was her name? Was her name Ashley? Yeah, Ashley.
Oh, right, yeah, 5.
5.
A equals 5. So.
Yeah, right? So Cameron's age is going to be 15, right? Because it's 5 plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simplify this. What's the simplest form for this?
3 over 4.
Very good. Nice. Good. Good job, Sensation. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of related to what I just did with Jamarcus anyways. That's it's doing algebra to cancel things out, honestly, is what it is. Does that make more sense? A little bit more sense? I mean, I think this is kind of like the hard part is figuring this out. And then it's just writing these things down and remembering that you just plug this into this to solve for it. Cool. Nice. Okay, awesome. All right, thank you, everyone, for coming to Office Hours. Had a lot of fun with you guys. Really appreciate it. Oh, do our top subscriber Sensation, dude. You're up there with 5. You're our second most top subscriber. I really appreciate that, dude. That's cool, man. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming on by the stream. Again, we're here 3 days a week, 4 days a week, really, if you count Golden Hour. But 3 days a week helping you out with homework. So if you found us through Twitch or whatnot, join our Discord so you get the announcements. If you're in the stream and you don't want to join Discord, that's cool. You can also like figure out the schedule here. So there's our schedule. So next stream, we're going to do a Golden Hour stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. I'm actually going to do something special with that. I'm going to see if my friend, he's a very famous musician and producer, if he's going to do something live with us on the stream. I might do a fun like music stream with you guys. But then Friday's the regular Office Hour stream. So come on by. I'll help you out with all your homework. I know final exams are coming up. Believe me, because I'm slammed to the teeth like teaching people outside of this Discord. But I make time to teach you guys for free. So cool. All right. Good seeing you guys. I'll hopefully see you around tomorrow. If I don't, I'll see you on Friday. If I don't, I'll see you the Monday afterwards. We'll be here. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Top of the morning to you, Sensation. I know it's almost morning over there. Thanks, Penn Center. Yeah, good to see you too. Awesome, Penn Center. Appreciate that. All right. Peace, guys.